Hey dolls, it's Kayci here, welcoming you to my world. If you're a regular, then welcome back. If you're new here, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button for weekly content. Kayci's World. Okay, so if you're here, you know exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about the time I almost cracked my head open to impress the most popular boy in school.
What the hell?
The most popular boy in school being JP. And if you want further backstory about who he is to me and the fact that he was my first kiss and any other that stuff, then you can check out the video over here in the iCard where I talk about that stuff. But to sum everything up, JP was a very sweet, charismatic, flirtatious Dominican boy who took my heart very quickly and swiftly. And then there was drama, which you can watch in my other video. And then I got over it and started living my life. Anyways, I believe that we were in senior year now. Was about to yeet out of that school. Woo! JP was single at the time. I think he was getting over his breakup with the girl that he was trying to get with when we kissed, actually. They trying to ask you if you're okay. You just have to smile and say you're okay, but then you're not okay. Great. So he was single again. That's the whole point. He was single again, and I was like, oh, lit, because you see, that was the only thing that was pretty much standing in our way before. It was that you were trying to get with someone, but obviously now you're not because you're singular. Hello. So I was like, I can try to wiggle my behind in there again.
Oh, hell no! I want to punch my high school self in the face!
Anyway, we were in a production together. We were in a production together. We were in a sing thing. I don't know if anybody else does like high school sing where like the seniors versus the juniors and the juniors versus like a collective of the sophomores and freshmen and they're all like original works or whatever. Anyway, we were in a sing production and it was actually a pretty cool one. Everybody was like on break. So it was on break and it was almost time to go home. Everybody was dancing on stage except for me. I think I went to the bathroom and then I came back and found everybody dancing on stage. They were dancing to Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was what was playing at the time. And in my head, I equated Justin Bieber to being sexy time music. I don't know why in my brain I equated Justin Bieber to The Weeknd, because at that point The Weeknd was a thing. So I don't know. I thought Justin Bieber is sexy time. Justin Bieber is sexy time. Ergo, putting on a show to JB for JP. Well, I don't know. Get me some brownie points.
Wait, stop the motherfucking music. You, are you dumb?
They play Justin Bieber and I start dancing, you know. I would reenact this, but I do not want to crack my coconut again because of JP. Let's not. I was dancing, and I don't know if you've seen the movie Flashdance. I think it's the movie Flashdance where like she bends backwards over the chair and like there's water that falls all over her and it's like really fucking sexy and really fucking juicy. To prevent copyright, she's a maniac for sure. And she dancing like she never danced before. In our auditorium, we had like these wheelchair accessible things, and so like somebody could wheel themselves into the auditorium and then like sit in their designated wheelchair accessible spot. And to clarify, I'm talking about something like this, similar to this. I saw that and I was like, hey, I can sit on it and pull the imaginary lever and do that flash dance thing, and you can see my whole body just be sexy. Without the water, I don't know why I thought that would be sexy. I don't know, especially since it wasn't like everybody was sitting on the stage and be like, hey, let's watch Kayci put on a show. That's what we're doing tonight. No, everybody was just dancing and talking amongst themselves. Not to mention that JP was also talking to his ex-girlfriend. Like, Where in my brain did I think that that was gonna equate to anything happening? Where in my high school self is dumb. Wah! So I sat on the wheelchair accessible thing, right? And I don't remember what Justin Bieber song it was. It might have been Baby, which I don't fucking know, guys. I don't fucking know. Don't at me. Don't at me. Pull the lever and just... And let me tell you, as I found myself going back a little, I was like, this is great. This is amazing. I'm loving the vibes. This is wonderful. I feel sexy. I feel powerful. I feel like he's looking. And so I went back and then I looked over to see if he was looking. And of course he wasn't. He was dancing, I think, with his ex-girlfriend. In my brain literally sent me off balance. Like my core was like, and I lost my balance, and instead of like jumping forward and, you know, continuing with the rest of my day, I fell backwards. And so I literally, like, the top of my head scraped the floor of the auditorium. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. In which case I started crying hysterically. And I was like, because that fucking hurt. It was fucking painful. I took off the next 2 days of school because I was like, I'm dying. That's what's happening. I'm dying. And like, I remember when I got home, my abuela, like, you know, like opened, like, not like opened my scalp, you can't open my scalp, but like, you know, looked through the hair in the area that was hurting. And like, you can see, like, I actually had like cuts. Like, I, like the same way you scrape your knee when you fall, I literally like scraped my scalp. Like, if the impact had been any harder, I might have actually like opened it. For what? Oh, for the purpose of impressing JP? Why? But it gets better. It gets better. Because actually a while ago I was hanging out with JP. And so I was thinking about this, right? You know, I feel like the more you hang out with somebody from the past, all of a sudden you start like reliving repressed memories, and you're like, what the fuck, right? And so I had been hanging out with him for a while, and and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, that one time I almost fucking cracked my coat. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. And so I felt the need to share. And so I shared this with him, my painful memory, and he was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I do not remember you dancing. I do not remember Justin Bieber playing. I know we danced in the auditorium tons of times after sing rehearsal, but I have no idea what you're talking about. And then I continued my story, and I was like, okay, let me continue. So I fell, and then I was like, and he was like, see, that I remember. I remember you crying. I remember that being a thing. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I got hella pressed. Moral of the story is, Justin Bieber is not sexy time music, especially not freaking pre-teen tween. Justin Bieber is not sexy music. Second moral of the story, unless the boy or man specifically, or girl, depending on who's watching this, makes it specifically clear, hey, I am single, I want to try with you, do not do anything. You might end up cracking your skull open, and it's not worth it. Ah! It is not worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. I feel like this would apply more to high school children who are going through high school and are just obsessed with love and dating and relationships, and that's all that they really think about, is just having that one person. Most of the people in high school do that, and I don't know why. You know, I feel it's mostly women, and I think it's because we've been conditioned to want that in life, that is the end goal. And so we kind of like romanticize or try to romanticize everything when in actuality, it really isn't romantic. Like, I don't know what in my high school brain made me think, oh, he's talking to his ex-girlfriend, probably trying to get back together with her. I should be sexy because I can pull him. Baby girl, that don't make any sense. Baby girl, I really be wishing I could just go back in time and just slap myself in the face, because this shit don't make no sense, bro. Don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. I think that is the takeaway from here. Another takeaway is to just focus on yourself, babies. Like, really focus on yourself, because that's the other thing that I realized. It was me turning over to look to see if JP was looking at me that sent me off balance and into my demise. You know, had I just focused on the feeling that I was feeling, which I said, at the beginning, I was like, oh, I feel sexy, I feel confident, I feel empowered. If I would have just focused on that feeling, then I would have had a fucking great time and not like scrape the back of my coconut. You know what I mean? So I think the other thing is that we also have to focus on ourselves. We really do. Like, at the end of the day, it's about us. You know, we do not need anybody to complete us. We are complete all on our own. Yeah, I know it's nice to be held. It's nice to be needed. You know, it's nice to be touched, blah, 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 blah. But like, you know, it's not necessary to our life. And the truth of the matter is, the more that you work on yourself, the more that you reach your goals, like, this all true romantic love or whatever is gonna come when it comes. Like, you know, the universe is gonna send it to you when it is supposed to send it to you. So just focus on you, baby girl, baby boy. Focus on you, all right? Because you're amazing, all right? And you're radiant light, and you are growing and you're evolving, and I love you so much. Now, if you have made it to this part of the video, then please comment the purple dancing man, because I wish that JP would have actually gotten off the stage and danced with me. That would have been rad. Yeah, comment the purple dancing man if you made it this far. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and taking this mini journey with me. And thank you so much for all of your freaking support on my last video. I can't, I'm blown away. Like, that video went up in views so quick, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers, okay? Thank you for taking this journey with me. I can't wait to continue sharing my content with you guys. I'm so happy that you hopped on board with me. And just thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. That's pretty much the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you would like to see more story times about me completely embarrassing myself when it comes to boys, because I have a lot more, you know, not only with JP, but just in general. I have so many like embarrassing boy stories, and like I said in my last video, my life could truly be a TV show or a movie. like, it's got super potential to be that. Kayci signing off. Thank you so much for watching, baby dolls. See you in the next video.